All right, ladies and gentlemen, good morning to all of you. We're starting with Dow as usual. Today we have some news that will be at what time? At 10. So as usual, what do we see? We want to look at price and see what exactly we have. So on micro e-mini, I'm checking Dow on the weekly time frame. I can see price is the previous week high right there. Previous week, it's a liquidity level. It's a previous week high. I can put it right there, and then I can also see something here. I have what do I have? I have this rejection block. Please confirm that you can hear me. Confirm that you can hear me in the comment section. I have this rejection block. Price actually on Friday tagged did not get to 0.5, but there's a bit of some reaction from there. So I'm not going to mark the 0.5. What I'm going to do is I'm going to mark this NOG that was actually violated. So you can see this NOG price has been reacting from the 0.75. Remember, today we have news at 10. So the 950 macro will not be high probability. So you can see the price is currently reacting from this NOG 0.75 level. That is where price is reacting from. So last line of defense, I write 0.75, 0.75 NOG. And then that's where price is currently reacting from. That is on weekly time frame. So I come to daily time frame. Let me see what I have. So on daily time frame, there's something interesting that was here. On daily time frame, you can see price actually closed above with a body, but we didn't get a very good power of 3. Today is the first day of the month of December. So interesting. Also, you can see we had a fair value gap here that price actually reacted from 0.5 level. This is a daily fair value gap. So that's the one that is pushing prices to the sell side. So we want to see what's going to happen after at the New York Open. That is at 9:30 Open, so that we can actually know what is gonna happen. Thank you so much for tuning in. So we're trading futures today. So what do I have here? I have a fair value gap that was actually violated here because I would have loved to see price go higher. But I have to be patient. The price is reacting from here. I don't have the reason to sell apart from this fair value gap that is pushing prices to the sell side. So I'm going to look at these unfilled fair value gaps that could potentially be used as targets. So also, you see where we have the 0.75 of the NWOG. We have something. Let me mark this one. Let me bring this one quite near here. So you can see that is where price is currently reacting from. It has not shown any willingness to go higher or lower. What do we have here? We have an inversion fair value gap right here. And price actually tagged it. Price actually might come to the 50%. So let's wait and see what price is going to do. That is an inversion fair value gap. But currently I don't have a bias because I've wanted to go higher, but I'm waiting for 930 so that I can react from any possible key level. So I also have a fair value gap down here. So we want to see what exactly or where price will react from exactly. So going with the bullish story, there's something interesting here. Let me remove this one here as we wait for 930 to actually come. We have an order block that has been attempting to push prices higher. So this order block was mitigated the first time. You can see the order block was mitigated. So this is the first time the price came and mitigated the order block and went higher. So the order block is already mitigated. That means it's low probability. So the only thing I can say that would have given me a sell is this fair value gap that is currently pushing prices lower. So this is a 4 H4 fair value gap. So I want to mark the liquidity inside. I want to mark it, buy sell liquidity, put it at the middle, and then I wait to see. So also when you check where we have the 0.75 that is currently pushing prices higher, even this order block, it has got some liquidity. No, I think the liquidity was generated, taken out, and then price is coming down. So we want to look at more cells. We want to see if price is going to go to the sell side at the 9:30 delivery. We are not sure of anything. Let's just wait and see. Let's wait and see. Let's wait and see. Let's wait and see. Today is the first day of the month. So maybe I could check NASDAQ and Q. So let's see what NASDAQ has got for us today. So NASDAQ on the weekly time frame, I think I should also start on the monthly time frame maybe. But you can see on the weekly time frame, I think I should have started on the monthly, but I don't think it's quite necessary. But you can see price actually took out the previous week high. That is why NASDAQ is selling previous week high. That is why you can see price is actually taking out, going to the sell side. I can also call this one the previous month high because, no, it's not the previous month high, but this is the previous week high that was inside this inefficiency, this gap that was actually here. So I think you can understand why price is attempting to sell on NASDAQ as compared to Dow Jones. So that is it. That is what is pushing prices higher. The previous week high that was taken out and price has been going bearish. When you check daily time frame, you can see unfilled fair value gaps all the way down up to here. So we are targeting these unfilled fair value gaps. I'm not considering to buy from here, knowing that I have more fair value gaps down here, and knowing that price actually got support from resistance from this key level. So you see, so this sells a liquidity around here. So I think I'm bearish on NASDAQ. This sell side liquidity around here. So this makes this one an order block, the last buy candle before an aggressive sell that actually took out sells a liquidity. So this is an OB, a resistance key level that is currently pushing prices to the sell side. So that is why you can see price is going, attempting to go lower. I want to see price go lower and lower and lower. I know we have a fair value gap here, but it doesn't have liquidity. So that is what I can see in Nasdaq. Coming back to 4 hours time frame daily. Yes, we have a daily fair value gap here, which could push prices higher, but I doubt just a bit. You can see price actually got support from 50%. It's going higher. So let's wait and see. But I would have wanted to see price go higher. But knowing that it took out the previous week high, that is why you can see price is going to go. Is attempting to go to the sell side. So possibly that is why you can see price buying anything that could push prices lower. I don't know which. But let's wait and see. Let's go back to US30. I want to see, it's called MYM. I would have really wanted to see price going lower and lower. That is my bias today. I want to see price going lower. The 930 is here. So on 50 minutes, which key levels are we having? On 50 minutes key level, let me mark the key levels that would have given us a bearish price action. So on 15, I have this order block. I have this order block right here. And it has got buy sell liquidity inside it. An OB. I'm waiting to see what price will do if it comes back there. But you can see price came there the first time, generated liquidity and actually took out the liquidity and has been attempting to go to the sell side. So that is what I want to see. I want to see price going lower and lower because we don't have anything on. I don't have any 4 hours key level that can push prices higher. There's no liquidity around here. We have these unfilled, these one-sided delivery up to here, which could potentially be used as our target. Remember, we are coming from a daily fair value gap. I mean, a 4 hours fair value gap, but the liquidity was not swept. And this order block is not the most premium key level that can discount key level that can push prices higher. Also on daily, I'm not using daily currently because daily is not very clear. Apart from coming to all to the, I'm targeting these unfilled fair value gaps down here. So that is what I'm looking at. In the next few minutes, we're going to see price going aggressively, possibly to the sell side. So on 1 minute, we would have wanted to see price do something significant maybe. We have some order blocks here. Let's wait and see what price will do in the next few minutes. Remembering we have news at 10. Once the news come at 10, we're going to see what price will do. But I'm more bearish right now. I'm expecting price to just continue lower. I just want to see price go lower. I want to see if this order block can push prices lower. All right, that's what I'm looking at. I want to go bearish for today. Price has done a one-sided delivery, but I'm really having a feeling that this price is going all the way up to the downside. It's going all the way down. That is what I can see. That is what I have confidence with. I want to see price going lower on 1 minute time frame. Let me see. In the next few minutes, price is going to deliver. Price is going to deliver to one side. So let's wait and see what price will do at 9:30. Let's wait and see. Let's wait and see. So yeah, want to see that order block pushing prices lower. So we're just waiting for the next few minutes for price to offer. We want to see what price will do. It could come and fill all this and then probably continue lower, but let's wait and see. We have to be patient and wait and see what price is going to do in the next 2 minutes. Let's hold on. Let's see if price will continue lower. So we want to see what price will do. So we have that order block right there pushing prices possibly lower. Let's wait and see. Let's wait and see. The 9:30 delivery is aggressively going to the top. I want to see if there's any liquidity that has been taken out. So yes, we have some liquidity that has actually been taken out. That is why you can see prices going higher. But I'm not going to buy right now. I want to see if the order block is it the order block. But I'm really wanting to maintain a bearish price action. So on 50 minutes, what do I have? Nothing significant, but I just want to see the price go lower. I know the previous day low has been taken out. That could mean that now we can continue lower or higher. Let's wait and see. But this is a liquidity level, previous day low. price could continue higher from here. Price has taken out the previous day low and has let's wait and see. Price has taken out the previous day low. It's attempting to go higher. So yes, it has tapped the daily fair value gap, but it has not. It has tapped the daily fair value gap, but you know the best reaction comes from the 0.5. So maybe I would want to see price possibly go lower. I'm just waiting to see. I know the previous day low, it's a liquidity level, but let's wait and see. It's a liquidity level, but you know we don't react from the upper quadrant. We have just tapped the fair value gap on daily. We have just tapped the fair value gap on daily, but let's wait and see what is going to happen. The previous day low has been taken out, and we have the high of the fair value gap being reached. So let's wait and see what price will do. I know there's a breaker here, but I don't really want to trust it right now because my bias was not. I would have loved to buy from the 50% of the fair value gap, but I'm going to wait and see what price is going to do. Remember, we have news at 10, so that means we should be able to wait and see. I'm not going to be aggressive. The previous day low has been taken out. It's a significant level of liquidity. So let's wait and see what price is going to do. It could buy because this is actually a breaker, but now the macro is not yet here. Let's wait and see. We've tapped the fair value gap on daily, and the previous day low has been taken out. This is a previous day low. So if you should, the best buy would come from the 50%. Honestly, that's how I like looking at it. But we've taken out the previous day low. Let's wait and see. So possibly we could have maybe it's nothing on 50 minutes that looks good. There's nothing that looks good on 50 minutes. Nothing on 50 minutes that looks appealing. That is why I'm waiting to see. Just wait and see what price will do. It's just at the 9:30 delivery. So this one-sided delivery was a very nice target. You see this one-sided delivery from here to here. This is a very good target. The price has actually filled it. So we want to see if this breaker will push prices higher, but I'm not for it right now. The previous day low has been taken out, and you've gotten into the low of the fair value gap, the high of the fair value gap. So I'm not going to force a trade today. It's the first day of the month. If I see anything significant, that's when I'm going to engage. If I don't see anything significant, I'm not going to engage myself into any trade. So that is it for me. I'm just waiting. Possibly Nasdaq. Let me see what Nasdaq is doing. Yeah, Nasdaq is attempting to go higher. From which level? Nothing on Nasdaq still. Let me go back to US30. MYM. So if I don't see anything significant, I'm not going to put a position. I know previous day low is a significant level of liquidity, but honestly, that's not how I like taking my buy model. Yes, the buy might happen very successfully, but I'm not confident about buying right now because I have to wait for news at 10. The news will be released at 10. So mine is just wait right now and see what price is going to do. Price has taken out the previous day low. That is why it's attempting to go higher. Okay, that is why price is attempting to go higher from the breaker. There's a break on 1 minute time frame, but I'm not attempting to buy right now because my macro is not yet here. Just waiting to see. All right, let's wait and see. The price has taken out the previous day low. There's a breaker here that has been formed. We have news at 10. Let's wait and see what price is going to do. I think price is also generating some type of liquidity here. Let me see if there's anything on 4 hours. Yes, we had some sell side liquidity here on 4 hours, but let's wait and see. Let's wait and see. There's some sell-side liquidity that has been taken out here, and price has gotten to the fair value gap. That is why you can see price actually buying right now. On daily, you can see we have this fair value gap. So possibly I could also check this inversion fair value gap that potentially could be pushing prices higher. Price has actually gotten to the 50%. So I think the buy might be right, but I am not quite sure. I'm not quite sure today because price has gone below the previous day candle, previous day low right there. So let's wait and see. Just waiting to see previous day low being taken out, tapping the fair value gap. So let's wait and see. Let's wait and see. We have this breaker here. It would have been best to take a position if the trade happened at 950, but it's just at the 930 delivery. Let's wait and see. Let's wait and see. So I think there's something I missed. There was an inversion fair value gap on daily. That price had gotten to the 50%. There's an inversion fair value gap here on daily. You see this one? Price actually got to the 50%. And that is why you can see price. Actually, this was the liquidity inside the inversion. No, not that was not liquidity. That was not liquidity. So I think it doesn't make sense still. So it's just the fair value gap, the inversion fair value gap, and the previous day low. That is why price is actually trying to buy right now. Let's hold up. Let's hold up, see what price is doing. Let me check. I have a breaker here. I have a breaker here, retest. Let me wait and see. So this one is also going to be a breaker, but the breaker is also in premium. It's a breaker, but in premium. So, I don't like taking trades from premium key levels. I prefer taking trades from maybe more discounted key levels. So let's see what price is going to do. So price is reacting from the breaker, as you can see. I would have loved to take a position if it was at 950 macro, but you can see price is going high aggressively. This is a breaker that is in more premium. On 5 minutes time frame, we have an inversion as well. Let's wait and see. Let's wait and see. Price might do a retracement to the sell side a bit and then possibly go higher. So I would have missed that buy, honestly. I would have missed it. I can't lie. I would have missed that buy. So let's see if you have an order block here. Possibly I might try one contract when time comes. So bearing in mind we have news at 10. We have news at 10, so it's best to wait. Today we have news at 10 ISM, manufacturing PMI. Those news are going to be high impact. So I don't have to take a trade right now. Those are going to be high impact news. Those are going to be high impact news. I have a fair value gap here. I have an FVG right here that is pushing prices higher. So I just missed the daily. The previous day low was inside a a breaker. No, an inversion fair value gap on daily. So I think that's why I missed this buy, but it's okay. It was just at the 9:30 delivery. I'm just waiting to see what price is going to do. The fair value gap is currently pushing prices higher. You can see the aggressive momentum to the buy side. So the reason why I'm not buying from here is because I have news at 10 and they make the markets low probability. They make my trades low probability. That is why I have to wait. That is why I have to wait for at least maybe 10.50 or something. But this is what I'm looking at. So if I put a contract here, I would have made something good. But now the problem, let me mark this liquidity here. But I honestly, I wouldn't have taken that buy. I can't lie to you. I wouldn't have taken that buy. Even if it's a contract, I wouldn't have taken it. But I have one. This is a breaker and sell liquidity inside the fair value gap. So we are seeing currently prices moving higher. That is what I'm looking at. I missed the daily inversion fair value. I don't know how I missed that one, but that's quite okay. It's another day. So price is attempting to go higher. Let us see what price is going to do. Let's hold up. Let's hold up and see. So let's keep waiting. I just want to see price going higher and take out this buy side liquidity here. It's coming back to these, possibly take out this sell side liquidity and try to go higher. But we have news at 10, so it's quite unfortunate if we try to buy right now because the price might go against us. But let's wait and see. Let's hold on. Let's wait and see. Let's wait and see. In the next 5 minutes, macro is going to start, but the macro is low probability because of news at 10. The macro is low probability because of news at 10, but this is a breaker. But the best entry would have been here. The reason why I missed this one is because I didn't see the thing. So I have sell side liquidity here. Price might come and take it out and possibly go higher. So let me check if US30, the CFDS one might have taken the high. I just want to be sure. On 15, it has not taken up the high as well. So let's wait and see. So, but that's the breaker. Ideally, you want to take positions from the breaker inside the macro. So, but you might want to see price take out this sell side liquidity first, and then possibly going higher. So let's wait and see. Just waiting to see. Just waiting to see. Just waiting to see. I have the breaker here. I have liquidity down here, the sell side. price might want to take out this sell-side liquidity and then possibly go higher. That is what I can say. So it gets quite tricky when price reacts exactly at 9:30. That is why you can see I missed the inversion fair value gap on daily. Is it daily on 4 hours? And you know my bias was bullish, but now the problem is it went all the way down. So I wasn't really sure. So price is attempting to react from that breaker. I would have wanted to put a contract here, but now because I have news awaiting in the next 10 minutes, it's against the rules. I want to trade a futures account here because that's why you can see I'm trading a micro A mini Dow Jones. That is what I would have wanted to put a buy from here. But now the problem is I have news and the rules of the evaluation say that you cannot put a position when you're trading news, when news are coming. So that is why you can see I'm not putting anything. So, but also the macro is yet to start. Let us see what price is going to do exactly at. So we want to see price take out this buy side liquidity here. It has actually taken out that buy side liquidity. Successful one. So we might see price go higher and higher from that level. Price will just continue higher and higher and higher, possibly. But let's hold on. News are coming in the next few minutes. The news will be here. In the next 10 minutes, we're going to have news. So you can see I would have gotten a very good move, 60 pips from down here. 60 pips from down here. The price has gone 60 pips and it's still attempting to go higher. I want to see price go higher up to possibly there's this you see this void here. We might want to see price filling it on 4 hours. I don't know if there's liquidity inside, but it has been taken out. But let's wait and see what is going to happen right now. Price is rejecting. Let's wait and see. Let's wait and see. So you can see price is aggressively moving from the fair value gap and going to the buy side. I think this is a very good one. Let's see how far price is going to go. Let's wait and see how far price is going to go. Price is moving aggressively to the buy side. That is clean 100. How many pips from here? From the breaker, that is 89 pips. 89 pips from there. You're closing to 90 pips. You're closing to 90 pips and possibly to 100 pips. I'm at 100 pips as we speak. And price is still going higher. 8 minutes to the news. 8 minutes to the news. Let us see what's going to happen. So we've closed the 100 pips. That is how we get 100 pips. So if I put my position over there, I would have made clean 100 pips. All right. So that's how we do it. It's a very successful trade, as much as I've not put my position because I would have preferred to wait for news. But price has delivered 100 pips from the breaker that I marked. A fair value gap price has also delivered very well. I'm quite impressed. You don't mind the background. So that is a clean 100 pips from the fair value gap and the breaker. So in the next 7 minutes, we're going to have some news coming. So you expect spread and volatility. That is how I do it, guys. That's how I do it. So that's if I had put some several contracts here, I would have made like $1,000 possibly. But that's okay. I'm going to hold on maybe until the next trade so that I see what I can make. Price is currently at because I missed here, I would have put my position down here. That is how many pips from the breaker. That is 117 pips. We want to see price possibly go higher and deliver a lot more pips from the level. Let us see if price is going to do that. Let us see if price is going to do that. All right. The 950 macro, that's the one we are having. It's low probability because of the news. So I want to see price fly. You know, it's like I'm always flying with this price, man. It's very easy to do these things. So that was a very clean 100 pips. I missed the first entry and I marked the breaker. If you joined late, you know I missed the entry here. Once I was sure about where price is likely to go, I had this breaker that marked now, and that is where you can see price is going to. So I want to see price going higher and higher before the news come. I want to see price move aggressively to the buy side and create an unfilled fair value gap that price might come and fill later. I want to see price going higher. I want to see price go higher. In the next 5 minutes, we're going to have news. We're going to have news in the next 5 minutes. We're going to have news, guys. Let us see what's going to happen. We're going to have news coming up. So in the next 5 minutes, we're going to have news. That was a good call. Can Freddy unauliza sauti? Can you hear me, guys? Can you hear me? Am I audible? I don't know if I'm audible or I'm not. Can someone confirm if I'm audible or not? So price is going to the aggressively to the buy side. You can see. I said I want to see this unfilled fair value gap being created so that price can potentially come back later. That is clean 130 pips. Clean 130 pips, guys. Who does better than I do, man? Nobody, man. I'm king in this game. Look at that, guys. That's beautiful. I hope you don't mind the sound on the background. I'm still making some money from my background. So price is sorry, I don't offer signals. I hope you understand. But price is going aggressively to the buy side. That's clean 150 pips. Let's wait and see if the price is going to hit clean 100, 200 pips, guys. So that's a very good call. If I'd put my position here, I would have made clean $1,000, $1,000. So guys, if I might have asked a question, why do you think I didn't put a position where the breaker is? Can someone please tell me why I did not put a breaker? Why I didn't put a position? Why did I not put a position, guys? Can somebody tell me? Why didn't I put a position right there? Why did I not put a position? Can somebody tell me? If you've been following what I was saying, why didn't I put a position there? Why didn't I put a position? So I've shared the screenshots on my community. Someone can tell me why I didn't put a position right there, despite having a very good setup. Price has delivered clean 200 pips, 179 pips. Unfortunately, I've not put the position because of I want someone to tell me why USSL was not taken out. That's not the main reason why. Can someone else try if you've been following what I was doing? Freddie, able tell me why I didn't put a position despite having a very good set. That was a very good delivery, guys. Very good delivery. So usually, let me see if there's someone that can try. It seems that nobody is willing to try, but that was a very good delivery. That was a very good delivery. I'm just waiting for the news now, any moment from now. In the next 2 minutes, we're going to have the news, and possibly the news will come and fill all this void. So let's go back to the high time frame key levels. I've done my analysis and I've finished, and see the possible areas of price getting. So we have now this previous day high. I don't expect, if price will take out the previous day, I don't expect the price to sell because we might have been very bullish. Price has just taken out the previous day low and gotten into the inversion fair value gap on 4 hours time frame. I mean on daily time frame. And also the price tapped the low of the fair value gap. No, it's not the low, the high of the fair value gap. That is why you can see I missed the first entry because I was expecting price to come all the way down up to here, but the price didn't do that. What price actually did is it reacted from the 50% of the consequent encroachment of the inversion fair value gap. So okay, yeah. Someone says Collins Mutora says we were not on the macro. Yes, that's a good reason. Football Sphere says low probability macro. Yes, that's okay. Start the guy with the difficult name because of the premium, because of the news. Yes, Vincent Wafula says the breaker was in premium. Yes, I think all those reasons are valid. So, but now the reason why I really missed that entry is because it happened at exactly 9:30. 9:30 price reached the 50% of the fair value gap of the inversion and then formed a breaker. So by the time I was realizing that there was an inversion, the price was already here. So that's when I saw this breaker. So I prefer taking trades from discounted key levels. So I marked this breaker and I marked here the displacement and the retracement. The entry was exactly at 9:45 and it's outside the macro. By the time you're getting to 9:50, it was at this candle. So the only 9:50 entry would have been this one. But now, knowing that we have news in the next 10 minutes, I would not have engaged in that trade. So you can see there's not much impact on the price currently, but you want to see what's going to happen. That was a very good call. That's enough to feed a family for a whole year. You know how we do it. This is how we do it, guys. You see. So also on daily time frame, I'm looking at the previous day high. The previous day high is inside a liquidity a key level, but I'm also wanting to see what price is going to do. So I'm expecting this one to be some type of damage that has happened. That is why you can see price is actually going. So we want to see price possibly continue higher. I'm going to check what Nasdaq has done. Yes, all those answers were actually correct. So let me ask you a question. Are you guys hitting my like? Are you hitting like? Are you hitting, what the hell am I even saying? Have you hit the like button, guys? So I would have put that position, but now it didn't meet all the conditions, and I didn't want to teach myself bad manners. If I do bad manners, my ass is going to be get ripped all the same. So that's why I didn't want to put that. So that was quite easy. That was easy. It's like taking a piece on the roadside. I think as the week goes, I'm going to show you how I'm going to trade my futures prop. So the thing is, the reason why I didn't put that position is because is of the reasons we've all said. All the reasons actually correct. So I'm just putting a post on X. So I would have put a position and I'd have made good money, but that's okay. So I said this and fill is going to get filled at some point. So on 4 hours, what is the main reason why price is selling? There's nothing on 4 hours that could make price sell at the moment. When you check 1 hour time frame, there's nothing that also can make the price sell right where we are, despite having all these. So we are now talking in terms of micro, e-mini, and e-mini. So the difference between micro and actually YM. The YM is the futures symbol is a tick for this one is for YM. YM it means the futures, the future for what is it called? The future symbol for US30. You don't call it US30 or Dow Jones. We call it YM. And then this one now is the E-mini. One E-mini is worth $5 a point. So it means if you make 100 points using one E-mini, that means you're going to make 500 bucks. If now you use the micros are smaller than the E-mini. So the micros here, the micro, I just write MYM, the micro E-mini. The micro E-mini Dow Jones Industrial Average Index is now the smaller one. So if you use, for example, I'm going to show you something. So here we don't use lot sizes, we just use contract sizes. So if I want to take a buy position right here, let me just I use trade of it. Then I use trade of it. So if I want to take a buy position from where I am right now, I use that one contract means, and I have, let's say, a stop loss of possibly 20 points. Let's say, I'm not going to use this one. I'm not going to explain right now, but you just know I'm going to show you as time goes. I'm going to drop a video on the same so that you learn. I didn't want to teach. I just wanted to tape read. So you can see Nasdaq has not sold at dime. It has not sold. There's no liquidity that has been taken out, but it got into a 4 hours fair value gap. That is why you can see prices actually a daily fair value gap. That is why you can see it's actually buying. I think that's the main reason. Let's go back to. So we're not going to be calling it Dow. We're going to be calling it the micro e-mini. The micro e-mini. That's what we are having right now. We have had the bull. The bull was very strong. So if I want to take a continuation from here, I just have to measure from down here to up here. I mean from up here to down here, and then look at 50%, see if there's any key level around the 50%. So from here to top here, that's the equilibrium is here. Just let me check something. We didn't have any breaker here. We didn't have any breaker actually. We didn't have any. This is the last sell before the buy. The price closed below retracement. So at least we'd have wanted to buy all the way up to here. I know this is an order block, but we are not sure of selling right now. So you can see price has actually filled all this void. Price has filled all that void. And then when you see this one-sided delivery still, it means price is going to come back and fill it. That is how you actually know. So I can use my gun box, my fib retracement tool. It's an indicator of where the equilibrium is. So we have here on 1 minute time frame where these order blocks are. So if you drop to 50 minutes time frame, you're likely to see a type of consolidation that happened here, consolidation, manipulation, and possibly distribution. So if you want to buy, it's possibly from the 50%, but the macro is not yet on site. So on 5 minutes, if there's anything that would have supported us, nothing. We have also another one-sided delivery on 5 minutes. We would have wanted to see it get filled. That's how I like looking at price, guys. Nothing else, nothing new, nothing, no nothing. If someone wants to ask a question, now would be the time to ask, because I've gotten a move. That move was a clean one. So if someone wants to ask a question, now would be the time. Price has not gotten into the premium, into the discount, but it's attempting to go higher. So on 5 minutes, we have a fair value gap around here. Let's wait and see what price is going to do, guys. This should be very simple. So price is getting support from that fair value gap on 5 minutes. Not the type of trades I really want to put myself into. There's no stop and here, so there's no point of selling. So we just have to wait for price to possibly come up to here and see what is going to happen. So in 4 hours, I think there was a fair value gap. No, there's let's just even ignore it. So you can see price is attempting to come to the 50% of the dealing range where the order block is, and then possibly someone can take another continuation trade. So someone is asking, do you use market profile as liquidity targets? No, I don't use those things. Personally, I just use liquidity and key levels. I don't even know, those market profiles. Are you talking about the classic Tuesday? I don't know, the classic Thursday. Honestly, I don't like complicating my trading. I like keeping it as simple as I've explained. Liquidity, body closures on daily. That's how I like looking at it. Kuna mse tuko naye wazee wananibamba. Karaoke ati kuna mse wa crypto. There's someone on crypto. Kuna mse tuko naye wa crypto anauliza ka if you can check BTC USD. I'll check that. But in the meantime, you can just join my community. You can join the community and ask me those questions. Carry your money. So Charlie says, no, Asian highs, Asian lows. Oh, that is time-based liquidity. That is what we call time-based liquidities. No, I don't use those. Personally, I don't use time-based liquidity. The only time-based liquidity I use is possibly maybe is it even time-based liquidity? I don't use those lunch hour lows and highs. I think that was to me, I don't use them personally. So yeah, I don't use that. My edge is quite different, but I use liquidity. You know, liquidity is liquidity. As much as it's previous week low liquidity, or previous day high, those are all liquidities. You see? Yeah, actually, equal. No, not just equal highs and equal lows. I also use trend line liquidity as my targets. You see? And also I use targets of you see this one-sided delivery, this liquidity void. This also a type of liquidity, one-sided delivery. So you can see price is coming all the way down up to here, and it has taken out the 950 entry. The liquidity that was generated at 950, this is a sell liquidity. So there's no macro, but I think price will go higher at some point, but I'm not sure. But price has reached the 50%. So yeah, it's coming down all the way down. I also have to mark this liquidity that was actually generated here. So, but this is the liquidity now inside the breaker. This is the liquidity inside the breaker. The breaker, this was the breaker. I don't just equal highs and equal lows. I use them as my targets personally. I use them as my targets. So if you want to enroll into my 2026 mentorship, you can just join. So yes, I would have loved to take a position here, but the macro has come to an end. The macro has come to an end. I would have taken another position here, and then possibly target, because it has gotten to the 50%. But now I would have waited maybe for extra confirmations. But now the macro has come to an end, and when we don't have time, it means our setup is low probability. So key levels used to enter trades daily. So what I use is I start high time frame. What do I call it? High time frame. I mean, I do a top down analysis from the weekly time frame. Come back to daily time frame. Look at the candle closures. How did the body close? Come to 4 hours. Look for key levels with liquidity, and then wait for price to come to my targets. Or if I know where I'm supposed to go, I just use a 15 minutes key level and have a continuation. So for example, here, what I just did, for example, let me just show you. On 4 hours, there was this and this. It's not even 4 hours. On daily, I had something here. I had a key level. The key level was this inversion fair value gap. You see it, this one, the inversion fair value gap right there, and the liquidity that was available is the previous day low. You see, so that was liquidity taken inside a key level, previous day low. You see that when that liquidity was taken out, then I would have. That's when I well, at first I got confused because I expected the price to come all the way to the 50%, but I had ignored this one. That's the liquidity is the previous day low, and then the key level is the previous day. I mean the inversion fair value gap. And then when you drop to the 1 minute time frame for confirmations, that is when you found this breaker. There's a breaker that formed here. The second breaker was here. Entry was here. And that's when the price is coming back to this entry. So that is how I like to look at it. If I was inside the macro, I would take this buy. But because now I'm not inside the macro, it's low probability. And either way, price has delivered to the buy side as I would have wanted. That is how I look at it. So Tony, PDH and PDLs, yeah, those are liquidity levels. So thank you so much for tuning in, guys. Join my community using the link. You can enroll for the mentorship if you need help. And yeah, it's always business. Business is business, man. I can give you 100 pips, 200 pips every day. But remember, in market reverses at 9:30, I don't take a trade because the market is quite not settled. That's it, guys. All right. Thank you so much. Until next time.